Hey guys, it's me with a new I Am Fun Size for you. Hooray! I know there's been a big long break since the last one. Been running around the world and doing a lot of fun things, but also have been doing a lot of panels where I was kind of spreading the good word of a lot of the stuff that we talk about on this series. So I've been kind of fun-sizing internationally, and now we're coming back to you here on the YouTube that all the kids use these days. There was one panel that I did at Katsucon, which you can actually watch the entirety of the panel here on this YouTube channel. I will put a little banner or something maybe there. I think that's where they pop up. I don't know, somewhere on this screen for you to click on and go see that if you want to. But someone asked a question during that panel that it keeps coming back to me in my life more and more and more. And I realized recently how much of a part of my life this new mentality about competition has, how much a part of my life this new mentality about competition has become, and how much a good part of my life it's become. So the question was basically, what do you do when you see the people either you grew up with or went to school with or your friends or peers succeeding, and you feel like you're not succeeding the way they are? They're achieving things that you don't feel like you're achieving, you feel behind, you're comparing yourself to them. How do you deal with that? What do you do about that? This hit me extra hard over the last few months because I was doing a lot of auditions out here in Los Angeles with a lot of people who are also my friends. Most of the time at this point when I go in to audition for jobs, I see a room full of people that I know and love and respect. And so what I realized over the last few years is that a long time ago, I used to view everybody as competition. Even if I knew them and loved them, I viewed them as someone who was maybe potentially going to keep me from getting the thing I wanted, because if they get the job, then I don't. Or I have to somehow look at them and assess, am I going to win, or anything like that. Rather than realizing that the people you surround yourself with, both at work and at play, are there to keep the bar high. You want to be surrounded by people who are successful, and in many cases people who you might feel are more successful than you are. And that doesn't necessarily just mean successful in work or in school. It means people who have achieved something or who have something about them that inspires you, that you feel like you could do better at. I love to inspire myself. I love to be surrounded by people who inspire me because I look at their lives and I am in awe of them. My friends that you've met through this show, my friends that you know through other things, you guys realize they're a group of really badass people. And there's a reason for that, because surrounding yourself with people who don't necessarily hold the bar high for themselves or the bar high for you, surrounding yourself with people who have all the reasons why you can't do something, or people who are maybe in a position that you are not aspiring to, is not necessarily going to help you move forward in your life. I love to surround myself and to be connected to beautiful souls on the inside who inspire me to be a better version of myself. The best, closest friends and loved ones I have accept me exactly as I am, but will not settle for me being less than I can be. So I like to look in the waiting room at an audition and see this sea of beautiful women who, yes, they may get the job, and that's why I have to be that much better. And if they do get the job, that's awesome. That means we're all in the game together. It's really, really fun, you know, the next best thing to having your own success. And sometimes something that feels even better is seeing the people you care about succeeding and fulfilling their dreams as well. Because no one can take away the abundance that is rightfully yours. No one getting a job or getting a paycheck or achieving something means that you cannot achieve something equally special, equally exciting. There is an unlimited amount of possibility in this world. And I think we really limit ourselves when we look around and we say, oh gosh, look at how good she's doing. That means I'm not going to do as well. I mean, she's doing so great, or he's doing so great. Look at the relationship he has. Look at the relationship she has. There's no way I'm going to be able to find that. Of course there is. You should take that as proof that it's totally possible. And not only is it totally possible in the world, it's totally possible in the people who you're hanging out with, which means it's in close proximity to you. So these should be ways that you get excited about the competition in your life, because it's the kind of thing that keeps you on your toes. It's the kind of thing that says, I know I want that in my life too, and I know that I can get it because that person has gotten it. There's so many ways to take that and turn it into something positive that fuels you rather than something that gets you down. And also, last but not least, if you know people, whether close to you or maybe, slightly not strangers, but people who are peers, but maybe not your closest friends. If you know people who are achieving things that you are interested in, a lot of times people are open to you asking questions. I mean, don't be annoying about it, obviously, but I like to, when I see powerful, successful women and men, sometimes I will try to talk to them and be like, what's your driving force? What's the thing that excites you? How do you, I will ask them tons of questions. There's an interviewer and a blogger and a podcaster, Tim Ferriss, and he's also an author. He's like a jack of all trades. And Tim Ferriss is the king of this. He gets excited about talking to people about how they tick and how they achieve greater things and how they, he has books called Tools of the Titans, which is all about the things that people do to create greatness in their world. So you have that access. You have access to people all around you. People are resources. People are there to be connected with, not just to be looked at as the reason you can't have what you want in the world. That is an attitude of scarcity that never serves us. And in my younger years, I did that so often, and all it did was make me miserable, and it didn't change the game. It didn't make me any better. It didn't make them less successful and me more successful. All it did was make me miserable. Now I get to walk into a room of people I respect and people I care about and people I hope have success, and know that one of us is going to be in the position to get the one job, which means someone else is going to get the other job, which means someone else is going to get this and that and this and that. And if we all help each other up the ladder, it's a hell of a lot more fun than if we, think that we are completely separate. So that is my take on viewing success in your peer group and other places. I would love to hear what you guys think as well. And now that we've broken the seal on I Am Fun Size again, I'm going to be back with more episodes soon. Apparently my car is my greatest inspiration, so you'll probably see me here a lot. And send your questions to me at Anjali@IamFunsize.com. And I will talk to you guys and do a shoulder dance apparently soon. Thank you. Bye. Ooh, look at this fancy new end card with fancy places to find me. Well, I mean, the places to find me aren't so fancy, but find me, send me messages, send me questions, send me your art, send me photos. Ooh, send me photos of doggies. Love the doggies. And, if you like this, subscribe.